Hi everyone, VJ15 here. So last time we left off, there was a panic in the park, and Reed got this call, and he was like, "Where are you? Oh my god." And then we find out that the call is from Jonas, and Jonas is calling from jail. The message is from Maggie, and the message is all like, "Maggie, come bail me out, honey, sweetie poo pie." Maggie's like, "F that, you bail yourself out. I'm leaving your stupid little organization because you suck at organizing." But you want to know the real reason? Thing is, Jonas and Sarah, they tried to break into Life's Blood's lab or something like that, and they totally got arrested and caught, and they didn't tell Reed or Maggie about it. So Reed thinks that Jonas is sleeping with Sarah, and he's pissed off because he likes Sarah. Maggie thinks that Jonas is now sleeping with Sarah, which pisses off Maggie because she's totally sleeping with Jonas. You sense a really stupid problem here? I do. And Maggie goes back to her Hymn of None voice, and she's all like, "He lied to me. He lied. My white knight lied to me. Malfunction." Reed bails them out, and then Reed and Jonas get in a fist fight, and Sarah's all like, "Ah!" And then they all like run away, and Sarah and Jonas team up, and Reed's like, "I'm leaving." So then this guy Mitch comes up, and he's all like, "Hi, I'm Mitch," and I'm like, "Hi, who are you?" He doesn't really have a point, except for to tell us that he was stalkerishly watching Sarah's Boston videos, and he's like, "Sarah, this dude is following you. Freeze frame, there he is again. How do you know he's not following you?" "Well, he is. You need to be careful and not so arrogant, tear." And Reed makes this video of him packing, and he's like, "I'm packing." And then it goes to this video montage of him packing and talking on the phone with the taxi because the LG15 loves montages. Like, "I can't believe, Jonas, that you and Sarah didn't invite me to break into some Life's Blood place and go to jail with you. I am so offended that you didn't invite me to go to jail." "What?" So Reed's like, "I'm leaving. I'm totally going. Don't try and contact me." But of course, no one ever actually leaves, unfortunately. Reed is hanging out, and he's waiting for his taxi, I assume, and somehow he sets up a camera. So he's like he's facing the street. It's like the street's behind me, and I'm Reed. And he's just hanging out. And this guy comes up behind him, starts talking on the cell phone, and Reed's like, "Whoa, hey. Dude talking on a cell phone." And the dude talking on the cell phone takes out a little needle and stabs him in the neck and then drags him into a van, and, you know, that shit's normal. We're all used to it. And Reed is being questioned at this, like, facility of Life's Blood's lab, and he's all like, "Go away, don't find me." You know, they're like holding a gun to his head being like, "Say these lines or you die." So Reed says those lines, and then Reed writes a letter, and he's all like, "It's all good now because I'm writing you a letter because LG15 loves to write letters now." Every like other video there's like a letter from one of the characters, and they're like, "Oh, I'm just typing you a letter, all of my fans." And Reed's like, "Don't come find me, everything's fine, they let me go, blah 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 blah." And then Maggie writes a letter because that's the new thing to do, is write letters, not make videos. And Maggie's like, "I think I know where Reed went. Let's go find him, even though I'm not speaking to either of you." So then there's this banter between Sarah and Jonas as they're going to the place where Maggie told them to go to find Reed, I assume. Even though they don't really look for Reed at all. And Sarah's all like, "Why are we here?" And Jonas is like, "Because we owe it to her, Sarah." And Sarah's like, "We don't owe her anything. If I die, it is still your fault." And Jonas is like, "Na na 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 na." And Sarah's all like, "Always have to have the last word, don't you, Jonas?" Sarah, na 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 isn't really a word, it's just how you sound when you talk. And Jonas is like, "Maggie's here." And then Maggie is standing in front of this building, and she's just standing there. We don't see her face, and I think she's like possessed or something. And she's like, "You came." And Jonas is like, "You told us to." And Sarah's like, "Yeah, what do you want?" And she's like, "Well, I didn't think you'd come." Okay, so then we find out that the building is the place where Maggie was all stored when they were like injecting heroin in her and all that stuff, where they're sucking her blood out like a vampire lab. And then Maggie's like, "I can't go in here, it's too painful." And then they all go in anyway. And then Maggie's like, "Oh, this is a mission to save Reed." Except for they don't look for Reed at all. Maggie just freaks out like a drama queen and has this big fight. And she's all like, "I'm gonna tear this place apart." And then she picks up this box, and Jonas is like, "What's that box?" And Maggie's like, "Answers." What? I mean, you went into the building to find Reed. I get that, but then you didn't do anything to further your efforts to find him, even though it was apparently so important that you did. Doesn't make any sense. Oh my gosh. Go figure. Bye.